Well, you guys are really lucky this morning. You get double-barrel pastors. This is great. Not only that, but I'm actually going to use a case study this morning, which I rarely do. So we'll look at that in just a minute. But courage is vital for the Christian. If it's appropriated correctly, it actually opens the door. Get this. It opens the doors for blessing and for growth. It opens the doors for blessing and for growth. But the Bible doesn't actually define what courage is. And the biblical authors often assume that their readers, their audience, are familiar with other writings. And so we're going to look at one of those other writings right now. The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. He wrote something called Nicomachean Ethics. And he said this about courage, that courage is not the opposite of cowardice. It's not the opposite of cowardice. Cowardice is actually the opposite of rashness. And so on one hand, you have cowardice, which is a failure to act because of your fear. On the other hand, you have rashness, where you don't give any thought to the consequences, any thought to the dangers, and you just act impetuously. And so that's what Aristotle said. Okay, here's cowardice and rashness, and yet courage is the narrow road right in between. It's the one that recognizes all of the dangers and all of the fear, but doesn't let that fear paralyze them. Courage is the very narrow road. Those who use courage still have fear. Otherwise, you wouldn't need courage, right? They still have fear, but they don't let that fear keep them from doing what they should do.